It's a new horizon, ain't no greater time for us to make a choice, take a stand. All that we need is resting in His hand. It's a new season. It's a new season. All that was stolen is returning you 100-fold. Tried in the fire, but you're coming out. Go! Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, all that was stolen is returning you 100-fold. Tried in the fire, but you're coming out. Go! You're coming out. Go! Say you're coming out. Go! How many of you tried in the fire? You're coming out. Go! Grab somebody's hand and pull them. Say, you're coming out. Go! Woo! Say, you're coming out. Go! Yeah, say you're coming out. All that was stolen is returned to you 100-fold. Tried in the fire, but you're coming out. Go! Cling to His hand. Yes, to every promise. Take a hold. It's a new season. It's a new season. Oh, it's a new day. It's anointing. It's flowing your way. It's a season of power and prosperity. Whoa, it's a new season. Coming to me. Yeah, it's a new season. How many believe it? It's coming to me one more time. It's a new season. Coming to me.
Good evening, and welcome to Vibin with Pastor Bev. I am so excited, and I pray that you are as well. It is so much we want to cover. We don't have a lot of time, but I am just excited to know that there is hope. There is a platform where we can talk and dialogue about issues and circumstances and trials and tribulations and have questions of things that we experience as believers or non-believers. And I think it's important that we should have that platform, that we should be able to discuss things, strongholds that we deal with in our lives. And so I welcome you to, like I said, this platform, dialoguing with Pastor Bev, Vibin with Pastor Bev. And I want you to participate. I want you to text and let me know as me and my special guests start this platform as we begin to discuss our topic on this evening, which is admitting your shortcomings. And I think that too often we are afraid or we are worried about people judging us. And so we hold a lot of things inside, which affects our everyday lives. And so I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten to a place in my life that I want my life to be one of peace, one that I can feel good about my own self. And I'm not ashamed or afraid to let it be known that I am going through something, I am struggling with something that I really need help in. I refuse to pretend that I'm in a place in my life that I'm really not. And the place that I am is a place that I don't desire to be. And so tonight, like I said, we're going to be discussing admitting your shortcomings. And I'm so excited tonight because my special guest tonight is none other than Keron Anthony. Keron, come and join me. Yes, I am so excited about you being here. And thank you so much for joining us on tonight.
Here, I'm so happy to be here.
I am glad. I'm going to give you now an opportunity to introduce yourself to our viewers. Again, our topic is admitting your shortcomings. Too often we can tell everybody about their shortcomings, but we're going to talk about our shortcoming, your personal shortcoming. So, Keron, tell my viewers about yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Keron Anthony. If you don't know me, a lot of people do know me. I'm a Newport News native. I was born and raised in Newport News. I've been here, living here, pretty much my whole life. I have had the experience of living in other states. My mother's married. Through the military, we lived in Hawaii. We lived in Michigan. I got to see a few different things other than Virginia, you know. And my business is here. I went to school here. And I'm still here. I want to shout out Friendship Baptist Church because it's so many ways I can name that where Friendship Baptist has helped me out in my life, period. From a youngster all the way up until the age of 38. I still rely on Friendship Baptist Church for a lot of things. And I'm just so happy to be here in the building tonight.
Okay, when you say, I'm giving you a shout out. When you say that you're in business, can you expound on that a little more? Because I'm sure our viewers would be interested.
Okay.
And what exactly it is that you do.
Yeah, well, my business, I'm co-owner of DNR Mobile Express Detailing, half owner. My brother Derek Height is would be the other part owner, and we have a mobile detailing service that's convenient for a lot of people. If you're at work, if you are at a restaurant or getting your nails done, we can come out to you to service or cater to your vehicle. A lot of people don't have time to wash their cars, so we started this business about, I would say 10, 11 years ago, and it's going pretty good. We also have DNR Auto Deals where we sell vehicles. So if you're having a problem finding a reliable, affordable vehicle, not a 2022, or 2021, it's not 2022 yet, but we can help you get in a pre-owned quality vehicle. So those are the two businesses that I'm involved in, and both are doing pretty good, thank God. And those are my two businesses. And I love what I do because I'm a people's person, and I just love cars, and you know those are my two businesses.
Well, thank you for sharing with our viewers. But if you could touch on, before I go there, the purpose for this platform, like I said earlier, I think I need to express a little further, is that when sometimes as we start our journey in life, we don't always make the right choices or the right decisions, and we get off track. And when we do that, sometimes we feel like we're in a place that we can't, we don't have a chance to get it right, or we can't outgrow our past.
Right.
We can't venture into things. We always think, well, I messed up in my life, so I don't have the opportunity that everyone else have. And so that then becomes a shortcoming or a stronghold.
Feel like you can't pass go.
You can't pass go. And so if you don't mind, now before we go there too, I think it's important for us to explain a little bit when we say shortcomings. What exactly does that mean? Because to every individual, that can mean something different. Now, shortcomings, what we're discussing tonight, we like to use pretty words to describe negative things that's operating in our lives. And shortcoming is a terminology that we use to simply say that I have weakness or struggles in this area. Okay, so let's just break it on down. Shortcomings is just weaknesses or struggles or challenges or hardships or things that we need to overcome that's mastering us or have a stronghold on us. So with that being said, Keron, I know personally, because I've been knowing you for many, many years as a young man, and I'm so proud of you,
so
to see how you have grown and how you have overcome so many of your shortcomings or weaknesses or challenges, and how God has actually blessed you. Would you encourage somebody that may be watching tonight that's in a situation right now that they've made those bad choices, and it seems like no matter what they're trying to do, that it doesn't work out for them, that sometimes people don't want to let your past be dead. You know, but I'm in a place like this, that if you want to hold on to my past, that's your business.
That's on you, because I moved on.
Say, what you doing?
Moving on up.
That's right.
And not looking back.
Not looking back.
At all.
That reminds me of some scripture. It says, forgetting those things which are behind me and pressing
forward.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
so if you would just share with our viewers, give us an example of a stronghold or a shortcoming or a weakness that you had, and that how you came out of it, and it did not stop you from becoming an entrepreneur.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty easy one for me. I've been down the road of, I've been the block boy. I've been in the penitentiary system, jail, prison, and I've been through the discouragement of when you get out of those situations, like coming home. I didn't do 20 years, but I did enough time to where when you come home, you feel like you got to start all over, or now you're a felon, or how people look at you, or, that guy's a felon, he's been to prison, or whatever you did, or whatever it was for. It'll put you in a place where you feel like it's no hope, especially being a felon, it's no hope, and I can't move forward, and I made bad decisions in life. I mean, I used to be on the block, I used to sell dope.
Used to.
I used to sell dope. I got locked up. It's a whole lot of things I can tell you I used to do, but those things led me to prison. And after prison, I was able to get my life back together. I was able to get my rights back restored. I was able to get my voting rights back, firearm rights back. Of course, with the help of God. I don't think I could have did it by myself. And it was challenging, and it took a lot of patience and time, being on federal probation, having to go by rules. At one time, even being on house arrest, not being able to move around out of the yard. You know what I mean? All of those things, I feel like I overcame because I had patience, I kept my faith, and I just kept moving forward. Starting from one job, washing cars for a company, to getting my own company, washing cars. Starting from wanting to sell cars at a company to selling my own cars. So I feel like you can overcome anything, and I'm still a work in progress, and I still have shortcomings today, quite a few of them, and they're not easy to shake. So I would encourage anybody to not give up if you are going through something, or if you are that person that just got out of penitentiary, still in the halfway house, wondering what you're gonna do, or if you're gonna go work at the packing plant, over the water, or if you're gonna look for a job at a temp agency, or if you want to go and get a business degree and become an entrepreneur. I did that. I went to college. I got a business degree despite my past, despite all of the things that I've been through, and I'm still here, and I'm so thankful for it. And I still have a lot more work to do. So I would encourage anybody to stay encouraged and don't give up just because you had a few shortcomings. You had a few struggles. We all have struggles. I still struggle. I still have a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I'd rather just be real and not get up here.
That's
and act
right.
Like, I'm not human. I'm not gonna get up here and act like I don't still smoke, or I'm not gonna act like I don't still take a drink here and there. I still have things that I struggle with, and I still pray about them. And I just want everybody to know you're totally human. I come to church. I love coming to church, but I'm still human, and I still have things I need to work on with myself. So I need to stop smoking and drinking at the end of the day. I'm working on it. But that's just a little bit, because I can go on and on and on about shortcomings.
But you know what, Keron, I thank you for your transparency. I thank you for sharing with the viewers as well, because oftentimes when you go to church, or when you're a believer, or when you're in relationship with God, some people make you feel like because you still having issues and challenges in your life, that if you have not stopped doing everything that they perceive that that God would not be pleased with, that you're a hypocrite or you're not real or you're not saved. And I'm so glad that you shared that you, one of the shortcomings that you have is that smoking and drinking.
I still smoke and drink. You may not see me, or I'm the type of person where I always had respect for my mom, and I still have respect for her. So you're not going to see me sitting smoking, staring at my mom, because I still feel like a little kid when I get in front of my mom, even though I'm 38 years old. I can't just be sitting in front of my mom just smoking and drinking. Even if I'm at a cookout or something, I feel like I got to step to the side, or I still feel like I got to hide. That's just the respect I have.
That's
for her.
what it is, respect.
It's just the respect I have. But I am still a smoker. I still like to go get me a shot of Hennessy here and there. But I try to manage my life and put my goals and things first, and try not to let those things take advantage of me. But I still struggle with those things.
I think too, again, to go back to initially when we first started, and I was saying that people interpretation or definition of shortcomings, that pretty statement, I have shortcomings.
Yeah, I have
but it
shortcomings.
simply means challenges and struggles and weakness. And I think that too often we are made to feel like we're superhuman, super spiritual people. And I think that we would be more beneficial to the kingdom if we would be more transparent as God's children.
Right.
I've come to the conclusion, and I always tell people, don't put me on no pedestal because you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
irrelevant of your title.
Definitely.
We all fall short. We all
That's
come
right.
to the table
That's right.
with our own problems, with our own difficulties, and so how, when you say that, my struggle right now is the smoking and the drinking.
Right.
Now, to not have you on the hot seat by yourself.
I don't mind. I've been in the hot seat before.
But you say you've been there before.
I've been in the
We
hot
all
seat
have.
before. I
But
definitely
even, people look at me as a pastor and think that I have it all together. But the reality is, I'm human being, flesh and blood like everybody else.
That's right.
And
That's
my
right.
struggles are just as real as anybody else's struggles. And like you say, you may not witness it yourself, but they're there.
It's there. Yeah.
And I often say when I have the opportunity to share and encourage people, that I like to use myself. And one of my struggles and shortcoming is I love food, obviously.
We all.
You can look at it.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Let me change that terminology. I am in love with food. That's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
And so that's a real struggle. Some people may feel like it's not, but when your issue or when that challenge begins to control you, then it affects everything in your life. And so the fact that that's a real challenge for me, that's a real struggle, that I'm on that yo-yo, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
When I do that, I realize that it's having a negative effect on my physical body.
Right.
Right. But I also know that I can't afford to judge nobody else because of their struggle.
That's right.
Or even imply that I can't say, Keron, you going to hell.
Right.
Keron, you ain't saved. Keron, you
a
ain't
hypocrite.
delivered.
Yeah.
You need to get saved.
Right.
You playing with yourself. And when I hear people attack folks that's in the church, folks that love the Lord, that's coming to church, and somebody else see them smoking or drinking, and they're like, I knew they wasn't safe. They fake. You've been through that.
Well, I got friends,
that feel that way.
Sometimes they come across joking, but I have been out and went to church the next day, and when church is over, I've gotten a call like, yo, man, oh, you sanctified now, huh? We was just at the strip bar last night. But I said, man, this is me and my journey. You know what I'm saying?
Say what?
It's me and my journey.
That's personal.
I didn't say I was sanctified. I didn't say I was perfect at all. I didn't say I don't do wrong. But I like to be in this place, and I feel like it's helping me out. So I had to let one of my homeboys know. You know, it was a joke, but I felt like he was taking a shot at the same time because he wasn't up early at service. But he just don't know. I had to usher that Sunday. So it don't matter if I was out all night drinking and smoking or at the strip bar shooting pool. I had to get up and be at that on that door. So I had to let him know this is my obligation. So it's cool, you know, but don't joke with me like that. Because when it comes to God and when it comes to church, I got so much to be thankful for. No matter what I did the night before, I'm gonna show up. I had to let him know that. And yeah, I might go do something when I leave church, but don't judge me.
Well, you know what I
You know,
discovered?
that's what I tell people.
That it's a process.